Welcome to the DaTreeHouse Podcast. I'm your host, Smokey, and he is...
Dojira.
And he is...
Rubber Ducky.
We're going to start off with Rubber Ducky over there with a certain achievement he just got right before we started.
What were you playing, Rubber Ducky?
I was playing fucking Overwatch with that Junkenstein's achievement.
Yeah.
And earlier we were hanging out, but Smokey had to go, so me and Dojira were hanging out. And by hanging out, I was playing Overwatch, trying to get that fucking achievement.
Well, I was just browsing my phone or on his laptop.
Yeah, and showing me some cool stuff. And almost 4 straight hours of just, what the fuck are you eating?
Huh?
What is in your mouth right now?
Don't look at me.
Don't bother him.
I'm eating. But, yeah, this fucking achievement for doing, stop it. You realize that's a dog's chew toy.
Yeah.
You should probably wash your mouth after this.
It's
Dogs'
fine.
mouths are cleaner than humans.
Oh, yeah? That dog ate its own shit the other day. And apparently it does it on a regular. And it licks its own butthole.
Uh-huh.
And its own veg hole.
That's the most action I've gotten all day.
But, yeah, I was trying to get it over and over with. I had a 2-hour session with a couple of people. That didn't go so well because one person dropped out early. I had, immediately after that session ended, I had another session that started, and it didn't go so well. But then we randomly came across this one dude who was like a bomb-ass soldier. Knew exactly
Do you
what
want to
to
mention
do.
the kid?
Yeah, I was about to ask about
Yeah,
that.
I'll mention the kid. But yeah, he eventually had to drop out because he was just a rando. He didn't commit to the full 2 hours, but he was on True Achievement, which is where I organized sessions to get achievements and other stuff.
TrueAchievements.com, where you want to get your good achievements.
Where you can
And
set
a
up
good group of
sessions.
people.
Yeah, but he hadn't designated the time allotted for the session, so he had to drop out because he had to go do something else. And then we ended up getting I ended up posting an LFG site looking for straight up on the Xbox stuff. I've had bad luck with it before, and apparently I had even more bad luck because I posted, I was like, hey, I'm a Zen main. I already have a Torb. I already have a McCree. Both of them real good. I'm looking for a soldier mate. Fucking kid answers. He's like, oh, I'd like to play. I'm like, cool, awesome. We get in there. We're in like wave 6 or whatever. And he's like, oh, this is easy. And we're telling him, oh, yeah, it's like, it gets a lot harder later on. It's like, oh, really? I haven't even tried playing this, really.
My first time.
My first time.
Oh,
And I'm like, nobody really said anything, but in my mind, I'm like,
you felt it amongst the group. It's like,
yeah, I was like,
you just knew that it wouldn't be worth it to stay in
you
there.
just fucked us.
yeah, you fucked us there because for this thing, I said, hey, I'm looking for a soldier main. Motherfucker picks Torb, takes Torb away from our good Torb, and our original Torb is a decent soldier too, but I think he's a better Torb. He's been playing Torb for the past 4 hours along with me, so he's good. He's got his Torb down.
I got faith in this 4-hour.
I got his face in his little shortness. But immediately, as soon as we fail, because obviously we fail, people in the chat are just like, let's just get rid of him. And it's like, all right, cool. And then we just randomly start just playing with a couple randos. And then the original guy comes back saying, oh, hey, I'm done with whatever he was doing. Comes back. We set up our session. We go for it. We go a couple times and just fail. We're getting pretty far every time. But we fail until finally...
just minor tweaks here and there.
Minor tweaks here and there. It's just minor little fuck-ups. Like, I missed one ball, so now that Reaper's lasting longer than he should. Or like that somebody boops the McCree off the high ground, so now his High Noon missed Mercy, but still got everyone else, but didn't kill Mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, there's just, these Zombardiers they're spawning more than they should. Or it's just random and luck stuff.
Those are the ones that lob grenades at you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just like, oh my god, we're just getting frustrated until finally we have our own little dream team. And we finally have our moment. We're at like wave 4. We're getting our asses kicked. But we're surviving. We have a little bit of health left on the door. We just decide, I just tell the group like, hey, you got 25 seconds. All you need to do is survive. Fuck the bosses. Just kill the bombardiers and the tires if you best you can. And we'll make it. And fucking, as soon as it ticks over to like, oh, wave 5. We immediately die like 5 seconds into that wave. But the achievement unlocked, and we all could not be fucking happier. I am now part of the 0.02% of the Overwatch population that has that achievement.
Mm-hmm. But what about the people who want to fight for the legendary achievement now?
The only thing about the legendary achievement is the fact that I got that shit last year, and now there's a version for doing it on the difficulty below legendary, and I would hope that it would automatically unlock. And I know they can do that kind of shit Because in Gears of War, they put out a whole update where it's like, oh, hey, here's an achievement for doing this. Here's an achievement for doing that. And I logged in the Gears of War. It's like, oh, hey, you've unlocked the entire DLC because you've already done all this shit. Mm-hmm. That should have been the way it was with Overwatch and the expert difficulty because I already beat Legendary.
You mean unlock the DLC achievements? What are you talking about?
Well, in Gears of War, they put out an update saying just to put achievements to a bunch of little stuff here and there, like you reach level 10 with a horde class, make a level 5 skill, just beat the campaign,
which is all shit you've already done.
It's just generic shit to like throw achievements here and there. And as soon as I load it in, it's like, oh hey, you've already done this. Here's all your achievements. I literally unlocked like 24 achievements just by opening the game because it just gave them to me. And I would hope Overwatch could do that, but apparently no. So I need to still do it. But at the very least, I can say I already have Legendary, so expert shouldn't be as difficult.
Was it as difficult?
I haven't tried yet. I haven't really tried. I've tried it just as like, let's see how it is. But I decided to stay away from it so I can focus on the Zenyatta focus and be like the endless version of it. So I can focus on the strategy, positioning, and where everything spawns and memorize the spawn patterns. Mm-hmm. Because if I go back and forth, I'm gonna be going between Ana and Zenyatta, and it's like,
and you're gonna have to like mix up what you play.
Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking, oh hey, I need to sleep the Reaper. Oh wait, no, I'm Zenyatta. It's like, oh, I need to discord the Mercy. It's like, oh wait, no, I'm Ana.
So yeah,
which actually did happen the one time I actually tried to play it, like the first time. I kept trying to do a whole bunch of Zenyatta stuff, which fucked me over. But yeah, I'm riding that high right now.
That's good.
Which Dr. Doomfist?
What about Doomfist? I haven't really played him yet still.
He's thinking that Doomfist should have a skin where he's a witch doctor.
I don't know.
I mean, he kind of already had us.
Something like African, because like he needs a skin, and fucking Sombra needs a goddamn skin for Halloween. Come on,
Shaka Zulu. I don't know.
I would think, considering Sombra's all about Day of the Dead, a lot of her sprays and a lot of her stuff are all Day of the Dead and candy skulls and shit.
She kind of already has
a Halloween one,
but she kind of already has a Los Muertos skin.
Yeah, but so Reaper already has a pumpkin Reaper skin.
I know. I'm just saying that she already has one, so it's like, okay, they would need to give her a brand new one, but like, what would they do?
I don't know. If people
a Halloween costume,
if they get hacked, all I see is just like pumpkin shit, like falling down Matrix Code style instead.
I'm okay with her not having one, because then that might mean that she would have shown up in the fucking Junkenstein's Revenge, and that would have
been annoying as hell.
That would have been
Dude, I
annoying.
hate Summoner Symmetra. I don't like that skin. I just don't.
Well, then you're an idiot, because Summoner Symmetra looks pretty badass.
She just looks like the queen from another one of the Halo games. No, fuck, Blizzard games.
I think that's what they're going for.
So. It might be.
No, I can almost guarantee you it's just literally just another character.
I'm positive that's what they're going for.
That's why I was like, I just don't like it because I've seen most of this shit in Heroes of the Storm, who we had to play for that fucking Genji skin.
Mm-hmm.
Which technically you don't have to anymore because it's just
they just gave it to you. It's like, what the fuck was the fight? We fought and fucking bled for this shit.
Yeah, but we also got loot boxes for that shit.
Yeah, that made it
so
great.
It was all, and we had a fun time anyway. So I mean, it's all fine.
Debatable,
but like, dude, we fucking earned it.
I had fun. I played with Turo.
It's always like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's just start giving people achievements now.
Mm.
You worked for them, but it's like, let's just start giving them to people.
I mean, there's a double-edged sword there because, like, I didn't pre-order Overwatch. I got it a couple months in. So, as far as I'm aware, as far as Blizzard has said, I will literally never get the Contessa skin for Widowmaker because that is locked as a pre-order only skin. Mm. And then there's also the...
I don't care too much for it, though.
I don't care for Widowmaker anyway. But I'm not our friend who's obsessed over Widowmaker.
Yeah.
But there's also the last year's BlizzCon for Bastion. He has, like, a specific BlizzCon skin. Mm-hmm. I'm not hurting for Bastion skin either. This year it's Winston, and I don't know if
it looks okay.
Yeah. If they had a Zenyatta skin, I would, because I'm gonna get everything Zenyatta.
Mm-hmm. I would like to see an update for Zenyatta where he actually has skulls on his fucking face or something, or like a D&D Dungeon Master type sort of shit, where the fucking orbs around his necks are like different fucking cubes for rolling dice and shit.
That would be pretty sweet.
Something. Come on.
That would be cool. What kind of lines would he have?
Roll a D20. Apparently the cultist changes a lot of his lines.
Roll a D20.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Critical miss.
I heard some of those lines.
Yeah, apparently instead of like the iris embraces you, it's like let darkness embrace you and shit like that.
I think it's consumes you.
Yeah, something like that. It's like very dark.
I kind of wish
it's very Cthulhu looking.
I kind of wish they if they do that one for his his play the game emote, they switch the light and dark.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
That would be pretty bitchin', yeah. I don't know if they actually could do that, but
It's literally just change sprites.
But it would take some work that I don't know if they'd be willing to do.
Just for that one change
for that one
thing they already have.
I do like the fact that the eyes on his balls actually look around.
Mm-hmm. That's always cool.
Yeah.
I love that eye on Symmetra's weapon when she's in that new skin.
That too. That's actually pretty bitchin'.
Oh yeah, while watching you play, apparently they have the old Mercy on there.
Yeah, which Mercy?
No, I'm at the ability Mercy where she can mass res. I still can't believe people were hurting for that achievement, dude.
Oh yeah, she has the ability and she reses Roadhog and Junkenstein.
Multiple people, yeah.
Motherfucking Mercy.
It's a pain in the ass to look at.
Nah, it's a pain in somebody's ass, but she has a nice one.
Yeah.
It's a pain in my ass because there's fucking multiple Mercies healing multiple fucking Roadhogs or resing multiple fucking Junkensteins.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So you're saying there's more than one Mercy?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a wave that spawns where it's literally just one Junkenstein and two Mercies.
I mean, they might as well have bought you dinner doing a bend you over and fuck you like that.
I know, goddamn. That was a bitch to do.
So what you're saying is you need a McCree with a high noon?
I mean, I had my McCree with my high noon, and he succeeded.
What you needed was a good soldier.
What I needed was a good soldier, and Cloud delivered. He knew how to rocket jump to safety and just like destroy the summoner's fucking shield generators. He was pro as fuck, dude. And I was pro Zenyatta as fuck. I knew how to do it. And the only thing was, I literally couldn't heal everyone fast enough. Because there was multiple times where it's like, oh, soldier, your little health, like the plus sign is showing, it's telling me you need health. All right, Orb. Well, Torb also has it. Orb. But soldier now has it. Orb. But Torb now has it. Orb. And I don't have my ult yet, but I'm trying to keep them alive as much as I can. But also, I need to be dealing damage because my damage gets buffed by 50 on the Discord, whereas theirs only gets buffed by 30. It's all micromanagement shit, but we managed. And it was glorious. Glorious.
So you want to talk about Hollywood?
With the Piers Morgan thing?
Smokey, you said you wanted to bring up Hollywood earlier. What's going on?
Yes, what is going on?
Apparently there's a Piers Morgan thing I don't know about.
God damn it.
What? I don't know what that means.
We talked about it earlier when we were having dinner.
When we were eating Korean barbecue.
Yeah. That was just the thing with Barbara.
Dunkelman. How did you forget this already?
I don't know.
Let's skip over that for now because all of us knows about it.
Barbara Kaleman.
Let's go to the Hollywood thing.
I know beer, but don't.
Let's go to the Hollywood thing.
Uh-huh.
You had something you wanted to bring up about that.
The open scandal about just like violating people.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein? Is that how you say his name? Something like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so apparently there was a thing that went on where Harvey Weinstein was violating and harassing women, and they kept quiet about it.
Multiple reports,
and the ones who didn't keep quiet about it from like long ago, they were silenced anyway because, I don't know, I guess Hollywood sucks that way, and the girls who didn't say anything, they didn't say anything because they were worried that Harvey Weinstein was such a big guy in the movie industry that he would
never
just...
work in this town again.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's so sad because like people like actors, like legit actors who are big now have come out and said, yeah, if I think Jennifer Aniston even said, like, listen, if you're an actress and you're invited to certain parties, don't fucking go.
Was it Jennifer Aniston?
Who was it?
It was some chick that she was a blonde actress that a lot of people didn't really care for.
Ally McBeal?
No, something McCartney, I think.
Jesse?
No.
Paul McCartney?
No, not Jesse.
I can look it up real quick.
Melissa? No. Can't be her.
Courtney
Love?
I think so.
I don't know.
Courtney Love.
I've heard it both ways.
Sure.
But she said...
Whoever she is.
Whoever it was. I'll look it up right now. But a thing was in an interview or some like it was just a red carpet thing. Like, hey, what do you have advice for young girls like coming into Hollywood? It's like, young advice? Here, let me see. If you get an invitation to go to Harvey Weinstein's personal thing, just decline it. And apparently she was blackballed for that. Mm-hmm. She just fell off the face of Hollywood right after that.
Is that what blackballing is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's come up to where like Hollywood kind of fucks itself, but everybody just turns a blind eye to it.
Because it's Hollywood and it's the glamorous side of California.
But it's so stupid though. It's like, listen,
people will turn a blind eye to it to make it look good, all the time. It's been like that for years.
Courtney Love.
So what's Courtney Love
in 2005?
I think it was like even what's the face that plays Frodo? Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
Didn't he was supposed to go to these parties, but his mom was like, "Fuck you, you ain't going nowhere."
His mom?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it was just like he was supposed to go to these parties where these actresses would get sexually harassed. Even Terry Crews got harassed.
Yeah. Something about having his dick groped or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. And a lot of these actors are coming out now saying like, oh yeah, this happened, this and that happened. And it's like, where was this before, you know?
It's been around. Everybody's known, but nobody's done shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Because these guys are, like, heavily influenced.
And a lot of people on Twitter who are celebrities are coming out and saying, look, I'm just upset that there's all this fake shock going on. People are acting shocked. Like, oh my god, this happened? Everyone knew about this, apparently.
Oh my god, this happened? Oh, yeah, dearest me. It's like, are you
exactly. Like,
are you fucking stupid? I'm an actor.
They fucking known about it, and they just did not want to say anything because they didn't want to ruin their career. Simple as that.
Not career. They just didn't have power to do shit.
Well, yeah, and they don't want to ruin their career too. I'm sure.
Just like
I just don't know what to believe.
Not Carter Peter Schmidt.
Carter Peter shit.
Nah, it was another. It was basically the same thing where it's just like, yeah, I don't know what to do. I mean, I would like to fight this corporate America thing. But nobody's going to listen to me anyways, but we all know the truth. Mm-hmm. Years later, we found out, like, yeah, this kid was actually telling the truth. Mm-hmm. Why didn't we listen to him? Oh, yeah, the kid was telling the truth. Our bad. It's like, are you fucking dumb pieces of shit.
Like, people are so quick to jump on to someone who's trying to talk about something that happened to them in the past, whether it be, you know, like a woman getting harassed. Like, they will jump on her.
VidCon, where when the video went up, immediately they started... The first bunch, like, wave one was... people were just with this dude with Chris Burns, who's like, "Oh man, those guards shouldn't have done that." Second wave,
asshole.
Yeah. Second wave, the fuck are you guys talking about? This asshole's being the antagonist. They're not doing anything. Mm-hmm. They're doing their job. Yeah. Listen to what I said. Third wave is straight up like the apology wave of Chris Burns.
Yeah,
and it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Like people are quick to judge.
I'm sorry. I thought this was America. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, it's like, dude, you bitched out.
Like, people are quick to judge the women who apparently got raped, and they're like, well, where's your proof from? Like, how do you know you're not just saying this so that way you can get attention and increase your stardom and shit like that, you know? And it makes them more afraid to come out about these things.
It brings us back to, like, that podcast we had, like, 2 or 3 ago about that one bitch who just sent guys after guys into jail. Which is like, yeah, he did it. Then they sent him to jail. There's no proof. But people who have proof are, like, fighting. It's like, send this motherfucker to jail. Yeah,
I don't really see the connection from Weinstein to that, aside from the fact that people are having sex.
Sexual harassment.
It's not really the same thing as the Weinstein thing. Because even Gwyneth Paltrow,
it goes from like legit shit with Steve Weinstein to, if you were paying attention, it goes to Steve Weinstein about sexual harassment all over Hollywood. Then it goes to like, what if they're fake? We don't know. It goes to fake allegations and fake rape.
Yeah. There are some
what was she wearing? Did she look like she was asking for it? These are questions.
It's like, dude, I think there was also another Facebook video of like cosplayers against people. It's like, yeah, I'm wearing this skimpy outfit. I'm not asking for it. I'm literally doing this because I love the character and this is how they dress.
Yeah.
And it just kept going from like character to character to character. They're all cute. Most of them.
But they're there to have fun.
Yeah.
Not get hit on.
Yeah. There's just like, some guys are just like legitimately just grabby. They go straight to the ass.
Mm-hmm. And some people just, well, because you're wearing that, they will take a photograph of you or videotape you without you knowing just to do it.
Yeah. And another one is just like, yeah, I got my ass fucking grabbed once. It's like, ask before you take a picture, before you even touch. But it's like, isn't that the normal thing?
I mean, that's what we do all the time.
That's what I mean. Like, in my mind, it's like, I go to Comic-Con with you guys and you guys ask, like, hey, can we do this? Like, yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. If we want to take a picture of a certain cosplayer, it's like, hey, can we get a picture normally? Specifically, if we want to take a picture with a cosplayer, we always ask. There's never been a time where we don't ask, hey, can we get a picture with you?
Right.
With anybody. But there are certain times where it's like you don't have time to ask because certain cosplayers are like in a specific pose and you don't have time to ask, so you just take the photo.
Yeah.
So I remember there was one time, I think 2 Comic-Cons ago, where I was just walking past and I saw a really good fucking Bane cosplayer and a really good fucking Batman cosplayer doing the fucking breaking of the Batman's back like pose. Nice. And I was like, I don't have time to go and ask like, hey, can I get a quick photo? I just hopped in there, just took a photo.
While everyone else was taking photos. Because typically, I don't think that's the correct etiquette, but a lot of people will just start making a wall of cameras and just start taking pictures willy-nilly while people just stay there and pose for it. And that is like the perfect opportunity to jump in and take the picture, even though you didn't really ask for it.
Yeah, that's fine. Once when I forgot what the fuck happened, but I got separated from you two, and I was just upstairs.
When does this never happen?
This always happens. Usually me and Dojira, and then you just fuck off by yourself.
It was like day one. Like I was up in the the pavilion where you pick up your badges. Mm-hmm. There's a cute chick who was in a cosplay of like the one famous singer from Guilty Gear.
I would not know. Sorry.
I don't know. Some chick in red. You reach into her, pull out a weapon.
You reach into her.
Yeah, you heard me.
You need to define this, please, for me.
What was it? In Guilty Gear or something like that?
Yeah.
If you're one of the select few human beings or some medical bullshit, you can use or reach into people, like reach into their hearts and pull out a weapon.
Oh, so you reached into her heart.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she had a major crush on the protagonist.
Did you reach through her heart from her chest?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering.
And she showed a lot of skin.
Okay.
But like I was like, oh sweet, that's a nice costume of this chick. I can't remember right now. Like I take a picture. She's like, sure. It's like the sweetest fucking voice ever.
See, at least you asked.
Yeah. I was like, all right, sure. Then next thing you know, like paparazzi style, people just start swarming and taking
and they're
pictures.
already
like,
just none of them asked. They're just like, oh, here's a picture opportunity. Let's all take one.
Yeah, and she started posing this, and I was like, what the fuck? I am out of here. These guys are creeping me the fuck out.
I mean, at the very least, she was posing, but yeah, it was kind of unsolicited. So
it was fun. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what the fuck, guys.
I guess she was being a good sport about it, but
yeah.
What a dick! I'm reading something that makes Trump look like even more of an asshole.
How does one do that?
Wait. Let me guess. Did a guy in the military die?
Yes.
And he is telling the wife he knew what he signed up for.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about that just when you were while you were playing Overwatch.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Trump apparently told a woman, a pregnant widow of a military guy who died, like he knew what he was signing up for.
Yeah. Because normally, like, high priority, like, military people that die on, like, whatever stuff, they'll typically, the family will get a call from the president, like, hey, I'm sorry for your condolences, and blah, blah, blah.
I mean, he's got
Trump actually called the widow and be like, he knew what he signed up for.
Yeah. I mean, does he have a point? Yes. Should he have said it? Fuck no.
Yeah.
It bothers me that, like, we have this guy, people selected this guy to be in charge of us.
Yeah.
And we still can't get rid of him.
Still baffled.
Because the Congress is still controlled by Republicans, which will not change until 2 years in. So until 2018, I think.
Even the Republicans are good. Like, shit.
Yeah, they're starting to
I'm going to go Democrat.
Yeah. I have no doubt he fired a lot of people that he replaced with people who were more, malleable.
Fired,
anyway, so.
More yes men.
The one chick who was in charge of communications or something. Usually it's like they're there for 8 years and they transfer over to somewhere else. She was there from the second time Obama went in, and it was like, I've been here for 4 years. Yeah, you're fired.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why?
You fired. I hope that motherfucker just straight up dies soon.
Gets assassinated or something.
No, not necessarily assassinated.
How much John Wick coins does it take to assassinate George?
Because here's the thing:
what's his face?
Presidents get a lot of benefits even though they're no longer president. So even if he gets booted out, even if he only serves his 4 years,
he'll get benefits.
He'll still get benefits.
What kind of benefits?
He's rich enough to afford all the proper medical care.
More golf trips.
Yeah, but that'll still be on a lot of taxpayers' money because they have to pay for the Secret Service and all that shit. So I'm hoping he dies quickly so we don't have to deal with his fucking shenanigans.
It was on Facebook or on News Report. Where like an accountant or somebody just like, yeah, dude, I don't like the fact that I have to pay for Trump's airfare to all over the fucking world. But at the same time, his wife gets a separate fucking plane to fly all around the world and do absolutely jack shit. Mm-hmm. I don't want to pay for this shit. And people, and he's like, he did the fucking math. This is how much it costs the president to move over here. With his Secret Service, with his staff, with like his makeup and artist shit. How much are we paying for it? Here's the amount. It's staggering, like $500 fucking per person. I was like, what the fuck? Or it's not 500, but
just for him to make one move.
It was so fucking bullshit.
Just for him to make one move.
Yeah, just. Okay. I'm just gonna say from the U.S. to Europe.
Okay, so I assume
I don't know the exact.
I assume that covers one way trip, not round trip.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Which I'm fine with, like, the wife doing their own thing, because obviously Michelle Obama, like, went off in her own thing.
But at least she was doing helpful shit.
She was actually doing legit political stuff. Fucking Trump's wife isn't doing any shit that's political. She's not qualified for anything. But then again, none of his staff is.
Yeah. Dude, I still like the fact that, like, even Obama's not president anymore, he handles shit very well.
That he does.
He's very eloquent, very well spoken.
It's like, when is the government going to take my gun away? I think, like, you mentioned this. What's your face over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How he answered the question.
Yeah, he was He was like, oh, listen, the government's not out to get your guns. I'm going to quit it to, like, a fucking owner a car. We're going to do background checks. We're gonna try and see if you know how to use a gun. If you're going to get a gun, we're going to teach you how to use a fucking gun. We're going to have it registered. We're going to do all this shit like you would a normal car.
Good old Obama. Very eloquent.
Obama.
That's exactly how he said it.
He was answering
exactly.
And this was just after, or just before he was going to leave his presidency.
I got this.
Young Justice.
It's like season 4, episode, whatever month he was
I must leave my Overwatchers. What's the last thing I'm going to do?
Young Justice, damn it.
Young Justice! I was like, you knew what we wanted. Yes. You're the one we needed.
Thank you.
I think his actual last thing was signing something about the
Young Justice.
I like to think it was Young Justice.
I would like to believe
the water in I think it was Michigan. The water that's filled with lead.
Oh shit!
I think he made an executive order, like his final thing. Like, yeah, motherfuckers, you got to change that. And then Trump immediately came in and was like, they don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, just because
don't
Obama
forget,
did it.
He also
pretty much Trump's just out to undo everything Obama did, even if it's helped
positive.
People.
Yeah.
Dude, which is almost everything Obama does.
Like, so far he's 100 days in, and yeah, dude, we can legitimately impeach him, but nobody's gonna fucking act on it.
Has it been 100 days?
More than 100 days.
Okay.
But you can legitimately impeach him, but nobody in power wants to do it because they're making fucking profit.
They are.
But now it's just like, what about the Alaskan pipeline going in the North Dakota or South Dakota people's lines? Like, yeah, fuck them. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. But Smokey, in the end, isn't what making money? Isn't that what it's all about?
Kind of. But, I mean, so long as you do it legally.
I just want to become the Bright Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I just so want to become the Bright Lord. And just like...
I mean, you kind of are already.
I'm not smart, though.
Oh.
But, like, I can literally just go into the Overlord's fucking siege, take over, and just be like, yo, bitch, you in the stockade now.
Stab in the back.
No, that's too easy. He has to pay for what he's done. Even his... I played a lot of Shadow of Mordor, so my brain is stuck on that mode.
Yeah, I can't wait to freaking play it, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to it once I'm done with these fucking achievements.
Overwatch.
Dude, some of the stuff that I broke in Comic-Con, they fixed.
Oh,
I'm
good.
happy about.
What things have they fixed?
Where like if you vault over, it was jump into a defender or vaulting.
The guy with the shield.
In a certain way, he just launches you 50 feet in the air.
Oh, that happened to you before?
Yeah. Like, I did some weird vaulting thing where it's just like, I technically did a fall thing, but it's on him or some shit. It registers as me jumping, and it just launches me 50 feet. It's like, okay, that's cool. It's awesome. Now what do I do? Then there's like, if you do a certain thing with a siege overlord, you can easily just cheese him on Nemesis, on fucking normal, on easy, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, they fixed the ability for on Nemesis, on normal and Nemesis, to how fast they quickly adapt to your fucking movements.
Fix how?
Before in the demo in Comic-Con, I was able to predict whenever he was going to adapt to my shit.
Okay, and how long would it take?
It's usually between like 6, 7, or 8 moves.
Okay.
On repetition.
How's it now?
It's very, very hard to predict.
It's random.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
It's like once, like on Nemesis mode, I throw daggers at him. Second one, okay, I learned it. You ain't gonna do that shit. It's like,
fucking hate that. Because
guess what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna go in for a swing. Yeah, you can't fucking swing your sword anymore. It's like, what the fuck?
Fucking hate that. Especially because I'm coming pretty much straight off of just finishing Shadow of Mordor with all my badass abilities, with all my runes and all my cool shit.
I took out the ruins, by the way.
Yeah, they did. But I have all my fucking runes and like all my skills that make me pretty badass. And I'm going straight from that, going to, you can't do pretty much any of that shit anymore. Yeah. Which is annoying as shit.
You're back to your basic combos.
Yeah, it's a little, in my mind, it's a little easier for you because you stopped playing years ago. So it's like you're relearning a whole new game. But for me, I'm not relearning a whole game. I'm continuing to play the same game, except I've come across a definitive point where it's like, no, you've just lost we've just Metroid Primed your ass. with no actual story reason or real reason why you.
They give you a reason.
Not really.
Caleb Brimore was ripped out of you.
Yeah, and he came back to me.
He wasn't as strong, dude.
Because of the thing with Sheila?
Yeah.
Okay.
She did nothing to him. She choked him for a little bit, and then she
fed on him.
No, she didn't.
At the same
She
time,
choked him out a little bit.
I assume your body's gonna be withered, being separated.
You were separated for like fucking all of 2 seconds.
But you're
because
alive
at least you
because
had
of
the
the
ring
ring.
still.
Yeah, you're alive because of the ring.
Yeah, and you have the Celebrimbor powers because of the ring too.
No, that enhances it. You
But
if you have Celebrimbor in you.
You still had all the Celebrimbor powers with just the ring. So you didn't just suddenly lose all the powers because Celebrimbor's not with you anymore.
Dude, I tried jumping off a building and it didn't work.
It worked for me.
What, you died?
No, it was just like I took like some fucking shaking damage. Like,
Oh, what the hell?
fuck is this?
That's not cool.
Yeah, it's weird. But
you have Celebrimbor power, but it's like, but you still need Celebrimbor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
He helps you use it better.
Probably. It's like having an AI in your helmet. You can use you like for fucking red versus blue. You can absolutely use this gear, but we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But you need an AI to kind of correct that.
Okay. That's a good explanation, actually.
But it's like, I don't know. It's such bullshit. It's like, oh yeah, you know what would help? If you had a double jump. You admitted to me a couple of minutes ago that you put most of your life force into this fucking ring. Where was this in the first game? Or I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a fucking glaive now. Where was this in the first game?
Did it need to give you everything in the first game?
No, I'm like...
You just want an explanation as to why the fuck you can suddenly do these things.
Yes! If anything, like the ring, ring enhances you as superhuman, sure. But with Celebrimbor, it enhances you even more. Like,
yeah, you're practically an elf.
I was like, this is so stupid. Somebody works, though. I love them.
I just want to know how often they could adapt to your moves. Like, what is the max for things they can adapt to?
Always be a variety. Don't keep... If you're going to fight a defender type captain, do not just keep vaulting and just going for a fury attack.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering, like, is it possible for one orc to adapt to literally everything in the game?
So far, I've encountered that, but I'm barely level 7.
Mm-hmm.
I've encountered fucking jackasses.
From what I'm hearing, you have to exploit their weakness, whatever it might be, and that will negate their other things that they're actually adapted to for a limited amount of time, and you have to kill them in that window. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, but there are also defenders that have this specific skill, which makes it so like you fuck them up and they go down. It's like, oh, what will you do now? And then immediately they come right back up with full health. Like, fuck you.
Yep.
And by the time you've already knocked them down, they've already adapted to your daggers, and you fucked them up with like your bow and arrow. But then they adapted, and then they fucked them up with like executions, and then they adapted, and then you finally got them down. So when he gets back up, guess what? He's still adapted to all that shit that it took you forever.
You can probably
to kill
use
him.
Explosions, fucking ghouls and other stuff, but like you don't have that kind of luxury to fucking bring him to an environment where this would work.
Yeah, you kind of have to find them where they are at.
Yeah, you could also try and like use followers, but they die like little bitches.
Yeah.
At some point, the Nemesis system actually did bring a couple people back. Like I wasn't mad. I actually wanted to
from your old game.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I
still don't know how to bring people.
I want to know how to do that.
Oh, you mean bring people back like when they don't die for sure, and then they come back later, like Brave Walker and all that, right?
Yeah, I had one dude where it's like I cut off his leg, I cut off an arm. He comes back with like a fucking peg leg and a fucking an eagle raptor claw. I was like, okay,
those little metal things.
I was like, I'm not mad. I was just like, all right, let's kill you again. I cut off the other arm. I was like, all right, I'm pretty sure he's dead now. He comes back with like 2 pigeon fucking metal arms, a peg leg.
Gonna fight you with that?
It's like. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just gonna kill him.
I want him to end up becoming Seamus from Family Guy. That fucking like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my father was a tree.
Yeah, that guy. He should be like that.
But it's like, okay, I'm gonna just kill you again. Oh, I decap him. Fuck you. It's actually like the first game where it's like if you defeat them in a certain way, they change their name,
which is cool.
It's really not bad. I had one who was Hagar the spider eater or some shit. Then he turned it into Fire Hazard the Flame Warrior. It's like, why did they call you Flame Warrior? It's like, oh, that's right. He goes into dialogue like, you killed me the last time. I want my flesh burned and boiled in pain. Now I've come back stronger. I've used the flame to my own will, and you will die from them. Yeah,
that's so cool. Love that.
I was like, okay, you're mine now.
I can't wait to get Bruce the Chopper as my pal.
My first interaction with him was like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Is he actually, can he die, or is he like a story character that will not die up to a certain point?
Bruce is a story character. I don't know the extent of that.
Let me put it this way. He was the first one that I brand or took control of. The second guy I took control of, he just popped out of nowhere. Bright Lord, I see you expanded your army. Blah, blah, blah. You need to go do this. Yeah, fuck you. I go around and go keep branding more people. He shows up again after...
What, Bruce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He shows up again after I do the mission that he requested me to do. He's like, Bright Lord, I see you've completed the task. You should probably go do this now. Like, I already branded this dude. What the fuck do you want? But still, it's pretty good. I did one revenge mission that was so stupid. I was like, I'm so sad I had to do this mission.
What are the revenge missions?
It's literally people online or console, or if you die in the console, you've had to revenge.
Oh, so it's exactly like the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one is like, I already took over the place. I rule this fucking land.
Mm-hmm.
It said, go on this revenge mission. I was like, all right, let's see where it goes. It takes me into my own fortress that had my own men.
I'm okay with this right now. What I just found. I found something very, very nice that I like.
What the hell?
It's all the Overwatch characters as ducks. And I'm strangely really okay with this.
This is what Ducky's looking at in his spare time when Smokey and I are talking.
Listen, ducks are cool.
Yeah.
DuckTales.
Woo! I don't know if they've actually released the cartoon for DuckTales. I saw the first episode. I very much enjoyed it.
Then they released it.
No, I think
but that one was released online. I don't know if they've actually started to release the actual episodes because I haven't seen anything about
it.
On
TV?
On TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe they have. I was talking to my friend on Xbox.
The first episode I saw
was
what was the name of that magic chick from DuckTales?
I don't remember.
But there's magic chick, right?
Duck McDuck?
Yes.
The duck with the black hair.
Yeah. Apparently she has a daughter or a niece that comes to visit and is friends with the female duck.
Daisy
Duck?
No, the other one, the niece.
Don't know.
Pugsley.
I said niece.
Rupert.
Hubert.
Don't look at me, I'm not playing your stupid game.
Oh, then you fucking suck. We always play this fucking game.
That's you guys.
Then you're in it too, don't fucking lie.
I'm gonna try.
Whatever. But, God, that just blew my mind right now. Why don't we move on to something
Huey,
a little more...
Louie, bitch.
What do you want to move on to?
We could move on to...
the Szechuan sauce!
We can talk about the Szechuan sauce, because I got some news about that Szechuan sauce if you want to hear some news about that Szechuan sauce.
It is just barbecue sauce and sweet and sour, people.
Yeah, because
you just blew my mind.
Oh my god, his mind is literally all over the fucking exercise thing behind him. It is. He's dead. He's gone. He's brain dead now. His mind is gone.
Quick, somebody tell him the Bright Lord lives so he can fight him again.
We'll just give his head like a little bandage and it'll come back just like those fucking orcs.
No, better.
Yeah, but the whole Szechuan sauce with McDonald's.
Yeah,
and
which was a disaster.
But from the very get go, McDonald's was like, "Hey, this is very limited. It's only in very select stores, and again, very limited. And once those limited orders are out, those sauce packets, because I think they limited to one per person." Then we'll start giving away limited edition posters. And then I think they had something after that. But again, they said all of it was limited.
I don't think they
you had hundreds of people.
I don't think they released like which stores were going to have them.
Yeah, they did.
I hear two different stories. One said yes, one said no.
Yeah, because I heard of some people who went to McDonald's and was like, oh, they didn't have it, so I had to drive a few hours to a different one. And it's like, you think they would have looked up beforehand and which ones had them.
That's why I was like, I'm pretty sure if you were smart, you would have looked them up. But like, it wasn't available. I was like, okay. Apparently. Then you're saying yes, it was available. I was like, as an employee, I kind of iffy. But at the same time, it's just like people were so fucking pissed about it. It's like, oh, I didn't get my fucking Szechuan sauce. It's like, dude, I'm a fan or an average fan of Rick and Morty. I don't want to be like Q.
That means you're not an intellectual.
I don't care.
Obviously,
I don't
clearly. God, what a non-intellectual.
Ugh.
But it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna bitch and complain on the internet about how to get my fucking Szechuan sauce.
So you saw the video of the Asian kid who went on the countertop and just made them all look bad?
Pickle Rick! See, this is what makes me glad that I'm not actually a fan
Yeah.
Granted, I've seen quite a bit of Rick and Morty. I've seen all of season 3.
Being a fan is cool.
I haven't really seen season 1 or 2.
I am waiting for that fucking meme, or there should have been a fucking meme for that stupid fucking kid, where it's just like all the normal Ricks looking at Doofus Rick, and Doofus Rick has like the face of that kid.
You should like, make that.
And it's just them just looking like, you make us ashamed to be ourselves.
I've already seen that.
You heard it here first. Oh, never mind. He's already seen it.
That was on the top of Rick and Morty's subreddit that reached the top of normal subreddit pretty much almost immediately.
They stole your idea.
It was like Rick and Morty fans talking to other Rick and Morty fans. You make us ashamed to be ourselves.
Yeah. Fuck it.
You got your wish.
I wanted to punch that kid so fucking bad. It's like, how shitty is your life that you're willing to cause this much bullshit for fucking...
According to a friend of mine, it's his thing to do that. Like, he normally does YouTube videos like this. And I'm just like, well, I don't...
Then he shouldn't be on fucking
YouTube. I'm just like, I don't care. He's causing a ruckus, and all these people, these poor workers at McDonald's are just having to deal with this shit.
It has nothing to do with it. In fact, the McDonald's that I know, I asked them about it, because I know the people there. I asked them about it for that specific Saturday. They were all fucking pissed off because like the phone was ringing nonstop. Do you guys have the Szechuan sauce? Do you guys have the Szechuan sauce? Do you guys have the Szechuan sauce? People coming in through drive-thru. Hey, I'll have a whatever the fuck nuggets and chicken tenders, whatever, and some Szechuan sauce. Do you have Szechuan sauce? People in the front counter, they walk in. I was like, hey, do you guys have Szechuan sauce? Where's the Szechuan sauce? And it was fucking non-stop all Saturday long. And the manager told me, like the actual store manager, because I know her, there was literally only one store in all of Orange County. And as flooded as that store was, the one that actually had the Szechuan sauce was flooded to all hell with people looking for that shit. Mm-hmm. But it was fucking bad. And I'm glad I wasn't there on Saturday. Yeah. I was like, you guys fucking do it. And then apparently a bus filled with a whole bunch of fucking people rolled up.
I'm glad I wasn't hungry for McDonald's that day either.
True. Yeah. But I got information from her saying the Szechuan sauce is actually legitimately coming back. Like to all stores. Or at the very least to that store. Like with an actual whole promotion thing.
You got this from the manager?
Huh?
You got this from the manager?
I got this from the store manager herself. She told me that it's coming back. So
I mean, like it was a huge fucking rumor it was coming back for the live action series.
What live action? Oh, the movie? Yeah, I thought it would make sense to do that, but she said it was coming back soon, and I don't think the live action movie is coming out anytime soon.
I think I don't know. I don't know what they're planning. But dude, it was just like this kid. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Why couldn't you just be a normal civil fucking person? Nope, he makes YouTube videos where he's outlandish as shit. It's like I would approve so fast, sign all the paperwork to have this kid beaten and thrown out.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh no, he's doing it for the reaction. It's like
he's still disrupting them at work. They're just trying to do their jobs. I'm sure they don't love to work at McDonald's. He's making it worse for them.
He's a low-key version of Chris Burns. The VidCon asshole.
You're really obsessed with that guy, aren't you?
I mean,
fuck that dude.
Look, I would not go as far as to say that, but at the same time...
Like I said, he's a lower class...
attention-seeking whore?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just like, oh, dear God. You guys can't live in the shadows like the rest of us? Like Hollywood?
Well, you don't like attention.
I hate it.
Yeah.
What? So much silence right there.
It just went straight to dark. You hate attention. Yeah, I hate it. Fuck these guys.
Yeah. But it's gonna be interesting to see because I read a lot of stories where like this one chick exchanged the packet, like one single packet of Szechuan sauce for an actual car.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna talk about like, well, I guess it is the same thing, but like people talk about on eBay selling it
for $15K. I thought the Twinkie thing was bullshit. Where it's like, I'm gonna sell this box of Twinkies for like I don't know 100,000. I thought that was stupid. I knew it was stupid when somebody actually bought the box for $100K.
Yeah,
it was original fucking Twinkies.
So what car did it get for the Szechuan sauce?
I don't remember, but it wasn't like a fucking like real sporty like whatever. It was like a 2010 or whatever car, so it wasn't even that old. But it was a fully functioning car for a pack of Szechuan sauce. And again, there were other people that just sold the fucking shit on eBay or the fucking posters, which I totally would have done as well, considering I could have gotten one.
You probably could have gotten a handful, honestly.
Probably. I could have gotten the whole fucking case.
Dude.
If I wanted to.
We could all have 2010 cars.
Fuck yeah. Well, I'm fine with my 1984 car.
Dude, now that we have an insider source that says the Szechuan sauce is coming back, I want an update of that kid who fucking threw a tantrum about the Szechuan sauce.
Oh yeah.
Now I was like, here's
I
the
hope
update.
he never
it's
gets it.
It's open to everywhere. What the fuck?
I hope he never gets it. I swear. He's just banned.
Listen,
not from McDonald's, just a sauce.
McDonald's across the land, and people, if anybody's caught giving this kid the sauce, you
giving this kid the sauce. Way to word that.
They too shall be banned and seized and fined and butt raped
and beaten
and then butt raped again.
Yes, by the large woman. Then the petite woman.
No. By the large men, and then the petite men, then the large men again.
Death by the sauce.
Yes. You will drown in the sauce that you loved so much. It will slowly enter your mouth and you will choke on
every
it.
crevice of your body.
Every hole shall be covered in the Szechuan sauce. Which, I mean, you could probably just go to Szechuan China and get some fucking sauce.
It's
probably
barbecue,
cheaper than buying fucking single
barbecue
packet.
and sweet and sour. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I had to tell somebody that, and they're like, "Are you shooting me?" No, that's it. You can fucking make your own Szechuan sauce and make it as tangy or as sweet and sour as you want, but it's not the same.
Because they don't have a fucking...
Let me shoot your kneecap with a solid gold bullet versus a titanium bullet. Either way, the bullet's going to be in your fucking kneecap. Would you care which one?
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not a diamond bullet.
Yeah.
It's I was like, are you complaining that you
man.
want to be shot by a diamond bullet?
Yeah.
Go get me a diamond bullet and I'll shoot you with it.
All right. Well, I'm going to need you to give me the money to buy the
Nope, that's all yours since you want it.
You're the one that's going to shoot me with it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll shoot you. You just have to provide everything else.
No, you got to give me the fucking money to buy this diamond bullet.
You just call him a flat earther, dude?
Yes.
My
Don't
God.
you dare call me a flat earther. I ain't no moronic son of a bitch. Which, by the way, you people, if anybody listening...
You people.
Yeah, you
flat earthers.
You people that think the earth is flat, you're fucking retarded.
Oh, okay.
You're dumb. You're ignorant. Learn science.
That's just straight.
Or you know what?
Dog.
Make up your own science. Don't use ours.
Yeah, make up your own fucking science.
Do your own research.
Yeah, do your own fucking research.
No, they did their own research to prove that the Earth is flat.
They do better research.
They believe Arctic penguins have AK-47s trained to shoot and kill you.
Yeah, fucking idiots. It's like people like that it's just like, how did you survive in the world where you think the Earth is motherfucking flat?
Easy.
Fucking religions.
Easy, huh?
Because of religions.
No, map.
Oh.
But before there was just like we need to figure out if the world is flat or not. They did like this ancient style of like putting up maps, putting it on a lantern, and see if they can try to draw it and draw connections. They could not do it fucking flat. It was all curved, no matter what.
I mean, there's no way to draw the Earth flat on a thing because no matter which way you do it, it's fucked up.
It was like some geographical way of like proving like we don't know if it's flat or not, but let's just see if we can draw the entire world. Their goal was to go out and do the entire world. They fucked up because like every time they tried to draw it like from this angle, from this angle, from this angle, from like a bunch of different maps, they found out it was like this isn't working. What is it round? Is like then they just tried molding it. It's like does this how it works? It's like oh shit. We legitimately can prove that it's round.
What do they gain by proving that the world is flat?
I told you so.
Okay, just a bunch of scientists and saying that you are being freaking brainwashed by the man? Is that it?
Pretty much.
Well, they're brainwashed by religion is what they are.
I think like the best thing I've ever seen was just straight up Buzz Aldrin. A flat earther says, "Nah, fuck." He said something stupid where like the Earth is flat. Buzz Aldrin ran up to him and punched him in the face. I was like, "Give that man a medal."
That actually happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure he got a medal. Not for that, but for going on.
Yeah, metal teeth.
Because he was like just walking around for like an interview, so he had like some sort of security with him, and then like a flat earther like kind of ran up to the middle of the crowd and said the Earth is flat or something like that, and Buzz Aldrin straight up just punched him in the face. He was like, "You're wrong. I've seen it."
Did he fall down?
Yeah, the guy fell the fuck down.
Dude, Buzz Aldrin is like 60, but damn, that dude went down like a ton of bricks.
I want to see it now.
Look it up. You guys banter while I look this up.
Banter.
I'm just saying.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know. It's like we can prove that the Earth is flat. Yeah, I don't want it. Are you with like the anti-vaxxers? Yeah.
What about the mole people?
Hey, don't.
I'm sorry, lizard men.
There you go. I was like, how dare you make fun of the Underminer?
Yeah, my bad.
But it was just like the anti-vaxxers. Like, we have years worth of science to back up our research. Where's yours? We have this one piece of paper
here's the thing.
from a dude on drugs.
It was for the 47th anniversary
of... Put up the volume so I can just... Dumbass.
Alright, here. I'll replay it again. Since...
the wasted...
This is good.
Away from me. You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Cool.
So he's calling Buzz Aldrin a liar, a coward, and a thief.
So what? It wasn't even for a thief. It wasn't even for the freaking flat Earth thing. Just for calling him a coward and a liar.
No, he's calling that because he's telling them that the Earth is flat. So he's calling Buzz Aldrin a liar. You weren't on the moon because the Earth is flat. Mm-hmm. You're telling the world that the Earth is round, but the Earth is flat. So you're a coward, you're a liar, and you're a thief.
One of those guys that believe they faked the moon.
Flat Earthers aren't even scientists.
It's like the fucking internet. Nobody's a fucking scientist.
No, it's the internet. Everybody's a scientist.
True.
It's like I would be inclined to. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. I will listen to your story. Once you get a fucking master's degree in science and engineering, I will listen to your flat Earth theory. Mm-hmm. Until then, you don't know shit.
The requirement is masters?
Yes. They need to have...
I was like, why did you stop at masters? Go for a doctorate.
Doctorate in science and knowing that the Earth is round.
No, exactly. It's like a doctorate, you actually need, like, I think minimum of 3 fucking years of science and backlog of data for something like that. It's like, masters is like, I can understand.
Here's the thing.
It still takes
I don't
forever.
believe a flat earther could even get to masters. With the ideology.
If they believe what they believe, they can't get there unless they fake it.
Yeah, and they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. If you believe the Earth is flat, you're a fucking idiot.
But Weiss is my world, and she's always flat.
She's not flat-chested, bro.
I mean, compared to the other girls.
Yeah, but she herself is not flat-chested. She's still got a nice chest, and she's still growing. She's only 16.
I'd cuddle her.
She can still blossom into a beautiful, bouncy chest.
I have so much hope for her.
Yes, because I love Weiss. She's like that classic icy tsundere type that I love. Which, unfortunately, I can't claim because I think you fucking already claimed Weiss.
Yeah.
So that's why I went with Nora with that cute, bubbly personality that reminds me of Sunny from Girls' Generation.
I thought you were going to go with Winter. Or Mature.
Yeah, this was before Winter was introduced, alright?
Would it be Winter now? Or would it still be Nora?
Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't see enough of Winter, though.
Exactly. You want to see more Winter, though.
I do. Sure. I want to see more Winter with her little icy tsundere personality.
I would see more of Winter as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Interesting.
Why? She could be that soon.
There's actually, for some reason, and I don't know why, I was looking up anime videos. Like
some reason?
Well, no, I'll get to this for some reason bit.
Other than to jack off? What?
No, I was looking up like the Overlord scene where the main guy fights the Clementine, the fucking assassin chick.
Yeah,
and then from that I went into like this other.
I thought he was gonna say like when he funneled the shit out of that one girl.
No, I went to this.
Like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm still holding on to you.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, whatever. Hold on. I'm still funneling her. Give me 5 more seconds. What?
I mean, he was like hugging the shit out of her. He was doing a massive.
Not Clementine.
Yeah, Clementine. He was.
No, I was talking about the other one.
Funneling the shit out of Albedo. That's what he was referring to.
That's not Clementine. That's Albedo.
He knows.
That's what I was talking about. I was like, hold on, I'm just going to funnel her.
He just wanted to interrupt you to bring that up. That's it.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that scene where it's just like, I'm funneling her. I wonder if this affects me the rest of her. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm still holding on to her. Yeah.
No, he's talking about the bitch that he bear hugs.
Yeah. It was just like a thread on YouTube where I'm watching like a One Piece clip, followed by like a Dragon Ball Z clip, followed by another clip. Oh, I got something to bring up with Dragon Ball Z real quick after this. But it led me to this, I don't know why it recommended this to me. It was a, CGI kind of animated Ruby clip where the girls are all in bikinis and they're all dancing to some fucking weird-ass, hentai song.
Are they in sync?
Yes.
Okay.
It was actually pretty decent quality. It's just I'm watching a bunch of anime clips left and right. In between, there might have been a Ruby clip here and there. But then why is it recommending this? But then I saw it, I was like,
Get that person a job.
Very, very raunchy videos. Very, very, very raunchy.
Like I said, get that person a job at Rooster Teeth.
I mean, sure. I would like to see their work in the actual Ruby thing.
I mean, remember...
It showed very buxom.
Remember how Monty got his name out there besides Haloid? It was him doing a Final Fantasy girls dancing.
A bunch of girls dancing to G, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
A bunch of Girls' Generation music. That's how Monty got really... He was showcasing his animation skills. I was like, that's awesome.
And this can be this person's start too.
How did you find out about him? Shut up, sir. Just hire the man.
Yeah.
How do we know his skills are good?
Shut up.
Can we see?
Because I said so.
Can we see his profile? No. I'm the only one that's allowed to see him. That just reminds me of when I found out the voice for the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! He did a thing for hentai. I was like,
he did.
Yeah, somebody showed that to me at work.
And somebody's in the captions like, imagine the Yugi, or like the Pharaoh doing all this shit. I was like, it's just audio. I was like, oh god.
Oh god. What hentai?
I have no fucking clue. Damn. But I was like, what the
now
fuck,
I'm curious
dude?
as hell.
This is great. It was so dark. I loved it.
It was really, really weird. I think this guy's taking them down.
No.
Go back to fucking Dragon Ball Z then.
Yes.
All right. So, do you guys watch Dragon Ball Z Super?
No.
I doubt it.
What would I know about Ultimate Instinct?
So you know about Ultimate Instinct?
No, because it's Ultra Instinct, isn't it?
There you go.
Ultra Instinct, whatever. The thing.
When he absorbed the Spirit Ball, it's bullshit.
The Spirit Ball was just energy moving his body.
Yeah.
That was not part of Ultra Instinct. It's just like it was
A
just
catalyst.
a trigger.
So let's explain the Ultra Instinct first before we continue.
So Ultra Instinct is described by Weiss as basically your body moving and reacting without it having to travel to your brain and back to the body.
It's like a heightened sense of auto aim.
Auto aim, where like your hand is gonna move to block that attack before your mind and your eyes even register that there is an attack coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna block this other attack coming from the left, even though you're looking at the right and you don't even see that it's coming, but your arm knows it's coming and it just blocks it on its own.
Working on pure fighting instincts.
Yes.
Showcasing Goku's prowess for martial arts.
Which apparently is even
it was so basically it's straight. Like your body moves independently without the filter of the brain and electrical impulses.
And
it's just pure defense or offense or just like pure go.
It can't be
it's
whatever.
Like every single piece of body has its own mini brain and mini eyes and mini senses telling it, hey, there's something coming, I need to do this. Mm-hmm. That way he doesn't have to look at something and react to it. He doesn't have to think about it.
Like that, right?
Yeah. It'll just happen on its own. But I saw a lot of comments about, because obviously everyone wants to fucking compare Goku versus Superman.
Oh, there we go.
And I saw a comment where it's like, oh, now he can, like, I'm certain.
Now he can totally
take down Superman. And there was a whole bunch of comments like, oh, yeah, you're totally right. And then whatever. And then I posted my comment, which was, Superman is at base level. At the bare minimum, he's at Zeno-sama's level, where he can literally create and destroy universes at will. Goku has just unlocked Ultra Instinct and can't beat Beerus, who's weaker than Whis, who's one of the weaker universes in general, who are weaker than the Grand Priest, who are weaker than the two guards for Zeno-sama, who are definitely weaker than Zeno-sama. And suddenly you think he can beat Goku? Fuck off, dude.
Zeno-sama's the football head dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the Stewie of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. The football headed god.
Yeah.
Okay.
This football headed like
the god
5-year-old god.
The little god, yeah.
But yeah, and I got a lot of comments saying, "Oh, you're just a fanboy," and I got a whole bunch of other comments like, "Yeah, like
yeah."
Finally,
you're just a fanboy. That's why there's a whole list of people arguing with you about this.
Yeah, but then like a bunch of people started coming up, like I got a bunch of replies like saying, "Hey, finally someone with some fucking logical sense," because I agree with you. Goku is at the bare minimum at Zeno level, and if Goku can't beat Beerus at Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, fucking Kaioken times 2,
10.
Fucking
10,
20. He can't fucking defeat the fucking guy from the future fused with Vegeta, both of them in Super Saiyan Blue form. And you think fucking Goku by himself can beat fucking Superman? You're a fucking idiot. I know you're a fanboy, but just stop it. He's never gonna be Superman. Never, ever. Until he can defeat Zeno-sama. Until he can defeat him, I'll give you a chance.
I think even, what was it? Screw Attack admitted, listen, this is a legit god who just wants to be normal and power level down to minimal. Mm-hmm. This is a human who's achieved a lot.
Yeah.
Or base human who's achieved a lot. I'm saying.
And is trying to continue to get better while Superman's already the best there can be.
But it's like it's basically white privilege versus black privilege. Black privilege, you start with nothing.
Is there such a thing as black privilege, though?
Yes, you get a bullet with every fucking street.
And you get to say the N-word without anybody biting an eye.
Also, fried chicken on every Tuesday.
And fuck a lot
and
of
watermelon on every Thursday.
Waffles! Don't forget waffles!
Oh, no, that's Saturday, bro.
Yeah,
waffle! Waffle!
Waffle! But it's
with
like...
tasty syrup.
Lots of it. But fucking Superman, he was born with it. He didn't have to do shit. He was just given all this awesome
Maybe it's
shit.
Maybelline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's privilege. And then there's like black status for Goku where you have to earn most of that shit. And it's like, you still want to fight him? It's not working for our goddamn government. What makes you think it's going to work in the fucking comics?
Ironically, Goku Black doesn't have black privilege.
Yeah, he does. He gets to hit women.
Oh.
I mean, did you not see what he did with Bulma?
I did not see that,
Good,
no.
because you haven't seen the hentai I've seen.
Okay.
For those 5 minutes, she was stalling for Trunks.
Wait, so did he hit that or did he hit that?
He hit that.
Okay.
For those 5 minutes.
That clears it up.
Remember, for those 5 minutes, she was trying to stall for Trunks.
True.
But yeah, it was just like, dudes, we all understand, like, you want him to win. It was like, just
and Goku is a great warrior. We're not
saying
saying Goku's a bad warrior by any chance. He's fantastic.
He's definitely
Superman's
very
just
powerful.
in his own league, kind of.
Yeah.
That's it. They should not have been matched up in the first place for Death Battle. People just got that matchup because that's what they've been asking for years.
Like, a better matchup would be like, hey, let's have, like, maybe One Punch Man versus Superman.
And even then, well, I would give it to One Punch Man just because he's a joke character.
Hey, he's a joke character. He's literally designed to be like that.
Yeah.
But
Superman is not a joke character.
And let's not to say Goku can't beat certain Superman, because there are many different Supermen when there is only the one Goku. But if you're going to put Goku at his most powerful
versus
Superman at his most powerful,
like
he's never going to win.
Yeah. Like the most powerful incarnation of Superman will destroy Goku.
Yeah.
I think, like, as right now, it's Millennial Superman, right? Or
it's
Superman?
1 million Superman.
There
Superman 1 million, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Where it's like, even in the death battle, like, he went to the fucking Yellow Sun to power up. That's fine. Guess what? He can power up 100 or 1,000 times more if he goes to the white fucking star.
A blue one,
Blue
I think.
sun.
Blue Sun, my bad.
Yeah.
And just supercharge there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think it's only 4 times.
But he still didn't do it.
I thought it was 5, but alright.
He can go exponentially, but it's still pretty fucking phenomenal. But it's like,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can sleep in the sun and just get stronger continuously.
Yeah. I don't think Goku can either.
Goku can only get weaker.
Yeah.
Plus, at the same time, his power has time limits.
You talking about Goku?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Superman is like, guess what? He powers up in the moon, too, because, it's still the sun.
Yeah.
Or if he needs to, he'll just fly over to the fucking sun and just wait there for 10 minutes.
And, fans will debate, well, all you gotta do is blow up the sun, and Superman...
blow up the sun, everybody dies, but Superman.
Yeah.
You need to breathe, dumbass.
Yeah, Goku is gonna die, for sure. Goku can't breathe in space. Superman doesn't need to breathe.
I think there was a whole episode...
Superman thinks he needs to breathe, but he doesn't.
There's a whole episode...
True, he doesn't actually need to breathe.
There's a whole episode of Frieza explaining to Goku, listen, you stupid monkey. I don't need to breathe in space. You do.
Mm-hmm.
But, people don't understand that either.
You can drown Goku. Frieza almost did it. With his feet. Okay.
It's still kind of bothered me. There's some honor in Frieza where it's like, good, we're in a blind spot. Now I can do what I need to do. Alright, now all debts are paid. Like, what the fuck, Frieza? I expected some betrayal from you. You're no bad guy. I lost some respect for you.
Yeah. Except for that he, went back on his word and tried to kill Goku. That was pretty good. And, sly.
I'm okay with him trying to kill Goku.
Yeah.
I expect that from him.
No, I'm saying that is a good redeeming villain moment right there.
That's not a villain.
What do you mean in the latest episode where he gives him his energy?
Yeah.
No.
For me, that was a bullshit move where it's like you repay debts.
Yeah,
okay.
way back in the day.
But then attack him or something because you just left. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a conniving son of a bitch, and he knows, hey, I'm gonna have trouble against Goku, and if Goku can't beat fucking Jiren, I ain't gonna stand a fucking chance. I need Goku to fucking at least weaken or do some damage to Jiren so then I can swoop in and get the last fucking kill. Because there's no reason for me to expend my energy and my time trying to fight Jiren when I can have Goku's bitch ass do it.
I think it's kind of good they didn't bring in Majin Buu because he would just start absorbing people.
Yeah, I want Majin Buu in there though.
But he just sleeps, right?
He was tired.
No, he was fighting. He was training like a mofo. Did you not see Skinny Boo?
No.
Dude.
But he didn't fight?
No, he fucking fell asleep.
That's what he meant. He fell asleep.
But I'm saying he was really excited about it, and I would have liked it if he was actually in the fight.
He probably would have been great.
He would have been pretty cool. I don't know if he would have stood up
you know,
against
funny?
Jiren, though.
If he absorbed the girls and just started acting prancing around and just
God, I'm getting so annoyed at fucking the fat bitch with the my power's all love.
The power of love is like, listen, this is a knockoff Sailor Moon. I'm tired of your shit.
Yeah,
just
it's like
fuck off.
I liked it at the beginning where it's like, oh, they transform and they have their whole like traditional like transforming
Sailor Moon transforming sequence and
like,
everything. Oh, okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and everything, and it's even funnier that 17 just like, what, they were fucking weak in that moment. Their guard was down. Let's fuck them up then. But then everyone was like, no, let's let them transform. I want to see what this goes.
Oh, just curious. Why did you want to bring up Dragon Ball in the first place? Did you have a thing to get to, or is this tangent okay? I thought you were gonna say something.
It was just the idea that I don't understand why Goku fans can't get the goddamn idea.
Superman being better than.
Yeah. It was just that whole notion of like fucking internet comments, because there's two things that I get on notifications on because I made those fucking two comments. One is that I made a comment on a Goku video to show the Ultra Instinct Goku versus Jiren, and I don't even think he could fight Jiren, because throughout all Dragon Ball Z, whenever someone's fighting without their aura, they're not even trying. Mm-hmm. It's only until that last moment that Jiren even summons his fucking aura. And he's barely even trying.
And he's just meditating.
He's just no, he's not meditating. It's just that he's barely even trying. So it's like, at Goku's strongest currently, with his fucking Ultra Instincts shit, Jiren's even maybe trying to like 5% of his power.
I'm kind of surprised that Jiren wasn't crowned God of Destruction.
He doesn't want to be.
But to make his job so much easier.
He doesn't want to be.
Destroy evil. Come on.
He doesn't care for that. He just wants to be strong. But because I believe
hold on, man,
the guy with the big fucking hand, he's next in line to be the God of Destruction of that universe.
Justice Flash.
Huh?
Justice Flash, dude.
Justice Flash, dude.
Isn't Jiren also the only character that a God of Destruction has not beaten?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a rumor, but I mean, I guess Wii says like he hasn't confirmed it, but it's like, I guess the rumors were true that there was someone that even a God of Destruction couldn't beat. Mm-hmm. By the looks of it. But
to be honest, I so hope that the clown god, he's just a fucking clown in his fucking universe, where he blows up a planet and nothing but party favors and balloon animals pop out.
Maybe
like when Goku infuses with Vegeta and GT, nothing but like stupid, idiotic.
We don't talk about GT.
just nothing but like clown shit, where it's just like he just does an energy blast. It's just a party popper. That's what I want from the Cloud of Destruction. Like, hold on, I'm gonna kill this planet.
The Cloud of Destruction.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna destroy this planet. Hold on. With this dog balloon, go.
But the other notification that I get for was a fucking Mr. Meeseeks episode where
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
It's the fucking clip that just shows all the scenes that Mr. Meeseeks is in that episode. Literally, the second he's gone, it just cuts away. And there's this fucking long chain of comments where it's like, I forget what the first comment was, but it was just a long chain of comments. Well, what about me? He dragged me into this. And I fucking threw my 2 cents in there. It's like, fucking, I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me, that motherfucker drew me into this. And I just keep getting replies after replies like, but that motherfucker drew me into this. It's just continuing on. Those are the 2 fucking like notifications I get on my YouTube account.
What's the second one? You get one.
The Goku one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I thought the Goku one and the fucking.
I thought that was Reddit
because you had a lot of fanboys talking to you, which I don't want to generalize, but I feel like the people who like think Goku can beat Superman are the same people that argue that Batman can beat Superman with prep time. I'm just like, well,
that applies to everybody.
You're just being a fanboy, so.
Superman, I think Batman could definitely kill Superman or beat him. If he actually, not necessarily with prep time, because he doesn't need the prep time because he's always prepped. He's already got the prep time.
No, only if it's like a second encounter or something like he absolutely does no fucking.
Here's the thing though: if Superman just like, you know what, I'm sitting here next to Batman, he's my best friend. You know what? Suddenly, I'm evil. Just fucking punches his fist right through his head. Batman can't stop it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Superman.
Oh man, Kryptonite. Where did this come from?
A serious Superman. Yeah, he'd annihilate Batman.
Yeah, but if Batman's not around and he knows that Superman's gone rogue somehow, he can stop it. Because
at the same time,
has before. Granted, not at full strength because mind controlled or whatever.
I think it was like the Injustice one where it's the beginning of the Injustice one where it's like everybody versus Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Like Superman came in, he had the Joker Venom or Joker Toxin in him, and he called on this fucking robot to fight him. Then the Wonder Woman came in, and he's like, hold on, I got a contingency for Wonder Woman. The Flash shows up and with Joker Venom is like run red. He's ready because he knows about him. But it's like I think in the Death Battle, Batman versus Spider-Man, he's fucked. First interaction, if he knows about it, it's a whole different story. Versus like first encounter, fuck. What do I do?
I'm just saying.
So who won in that situation? Because I still think Batman was winning.
Spider-Man won because Batman had no real way to take care of Spider-Man because it was his first time meeting him. He would not know Spider-Man's weaknesses.
Yeah, basically. If he came back for a second fight, Batman.
And even though Batman had some advantages, Spider-Man's Spidey sense negates all of it.
It's like,
but he's actually Spider-Man has gotten hit, even though he has Spidey sense by Venom. Sure, but Venom kind of doesn't really trigger it. But he's gotten shot before. He's gotten hit with stuff before.
Think of Spider-Man as like an orc from Shadow of War. He will adapt and be ready for the second battle after he kills you.
Remember, they are assuming that these two characters are at their best, their prime. And it's like Spider-Man at his prime when he is using Spidey sense very well. He can dodge practically anything. That's what they're going with here.
Is there like a cooldown for fucking Spidey sense?
Not that I know.
Because I'm pretty sure it should be going off like every 10 fucking seconds.
I mean, it kind of does.
But he still gets hit.
Senses danger, though.
He still gets hit.
He isn't the greatest superhero. He's still a kid most of the time.
That's just like
and that's just user error.
That's why I was just like, it warns me of danger.
Well, no, that's more like Ultra Instinct because his body's reacting to like an incoming danger without him realizing. Because there's many instances where, at the very least, early on, where he just dodges that. Is like the fuck did I just do? And he's like he doesn't realize that he just dodged like an incoming attack or something like fucking the bully. What's his fucking
Flash
name? Flash Thompson, like he's coming in to like sock him from behind, and he just dodges out of the way. Like he doesn't realize his body just doing it on his own. Or like when it's Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. He's like on the train, and the guy like puts the can of beer and like the droplet of condensation like goes up, and he just jumps up to the ceiling without realizing that he did that. That's just his body doing it on its own.
I just think that a Superman who has known Batman for years, if he was bloodthirsty, but he knew what he was doing, he could take on a prepped Batman, for sure. Because Superman has tanked Kryptonite before. That's the thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, there's a lot of continuities where once he gets it, he immediately gets weakened. But there are some continuities where he just, like, tanks through it, and maybe he'll get weakened by it later. But he can probably go through it enough to take on Batman.
It depends on also the Kryptonite itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Smallville invented quite a few different Kryptonites.
It was pretty cool that in
Black Kryptonite.
And Silver Kryptonite, I think.
It was pretty cool that...
I think there's a Kryptonite that actually turns him gay and fruity.
I think
the pink
red.
one.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Was that like one comic?
Yeah, it was like just one throwaway comic.
Back in the day?
From like 1950s.
Yeah.
Back when it was okay to do something like that.
It's still okay now. Just don't be a bitch.
I like that in Injustice 2, the game, they introduced Gold Kryptonite. That was pretty cool.
Makes him rich and powerful.
Gold Kryptonite, apparently, once you get hit by it, you never get your powers back, period. Like, he can never absorb radiation from the sun again. That is according to that game.
Speaking of which, looking up the whole like blue sun thing, I couldn't find a definitive answer without reading the whole thing. But I did see a quick thing of why Superman is stronger than Supergirl, even though Supergirl should technically be stronger.
Because she can absorb more sunlight, blah, 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 because she's younger?
Yeah, because her body's younger, that she should be able to absorb more sunlight.
So she's young, you say?
She's like 20-something, dude.
Oh, it's even better.
Clark Kent is already like 30.
I'm a Power Girl fan. So go ahead.
Same thing with Power Girl.
Half a
It's because even a Kryptonian that comes to the Earth and like starts absorbing the rays, the sun's radiation, they can't absorb it as fast as Superman because he's grown up on it.
So he just has the advantage of being there longer.
Yeah, so he will literally always be stronger unless he just disappears from the Earth's radiation. And Supergirl stays on the radiation for like the exact same amount of time. But even then, it might be a little weird because he adapted to it as he was growing up and his body was changing. He's probably kind of permanent in a sense, whereas Supergirl had already grown up under the red sun and her body's already adapted to a red sun. So it can't like do because when you're growing from child to adult, your body's still changing all that shit.
So puberty.
That's a pretty cool scientific explanation for that.
Yeah. But
fanboys will say, no, fuck that.
Goku. Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, which is fucking bullshit.
Ultra Instinct, freaking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 100, shit like that, you know?
Which apparently he's never actually done. He did it in like show or in like the comics, like was a one-off. But yeah,
movies don't count, right?
It wasn't in the movies. It was like a fucking. I remember reading that he did the most he ever does in the actual continuity of the anime is Kaioken times 20.
Times 20 is the max he can do.
Yeah, the most he can handle.
Yeah.
It said that he's done Kaioken times 100, but at one point it was a missed subtitle, and then another point it was just like it's not actually continuity. It's not in the continuity.
Mm-hmm.
So he's literally only ever done Kaioken times 20, which apparently he learned from King Kai, which I already knew, but King Kai can't do it himself. Goku's literally the only person in the entire Universe 7 that can do Kaioken.
I'm surprised like Vegeta didn't learn that shit.
Yeah, right? I have to think Vegeta would be able to learn that shit.
Yeah, I'm sure they've all got their own, techniques and shit. So,
but I'm pretty sure like you there's certain requirements you need. Oh, you must take this path. Once you take this path, you can't learn these fucking skills or some shit. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? Fucking Vegeta with Kaioken?
Mm-hmm.
But Vegeta and Goku, even though they go to different paths, they still have like the same kind of like power level and type, because they're both Super Saiyan, which involves the same type of thing. They're both Super Saiyan Blue, which is it's still like not mana, energy manipulation and finesse and all that stuff. So theoretically, Vegeta should be able to learn Kaioken.
They always have the same gap between them.
Yeah,
I think Whis explains this. Like, you want to know why Goku is so much more of a badass?
He does explain it.
It's because whenever he relaxes, he fucking relaxes. So whenever you need to relax, you need to relax.
He's too uptight.
Goku, stop being a bitch. Fucking train.
Yeah.
It's like, I fucking love Whis. He's just straight with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I love Whis. And it's interesting how the
creator
came
hold
up
on.
with this fucking
I must
name.
show you something that even Bulma can't go 2 weeks without. It is ramen. This is like the best food in the world. All you do is add hot water. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
them and their food.
I find it interesting that all the attendants are named after fucking alcohol. And that's only because Akira Toriyama just like misunderstood the name Beerus as
is that why?
Because somebody else named Akira Toriyama created the character Beerus, but he didn't name it. Somebody else named it, and the person that named it named him Beerus because of the name virus, which in Japanese I guess they pronounce as virus. But he thought he was making a pun on beer.
Because they're all food.
Yeah, it's all like food and shit. So he thought, all right, I'll give his attendant's name whiskey. And then when it was revealed to him, oh yeah, that's a pun on Virus, not a.
So Champa is champagne.
That's after that they're like, I guess we'll stay with the motif then.
That's cool. I like that.
Because all the other attendants are like that. There's one called Margarita,
like straight up
Margarita. Vados for vodka, Champa for champagne. I don't remember a lot of the other ones.
That's funny.
But the only reason they're named after alcohol.
Fucking God of Destruction is starting to piss me off too.
One of them I think is called Cedra, but I don't know what alcohol that one is.
I don't know. But
Citron? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
The second universe, God of Destruction, is the one with all the pretty frilly shit. Who is supportive for the fat fucking Sailor Moon ripoff? Like, I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just like, I'm tired of your shit. Either fight or leave.
The fucking Kakunsa and all those fucking shit?
Yes.
I hate those motherfuckers.
The power of love. Okay, get out there.
What is there's Champa beers, liqueur, Cedra, Rumshi, Belma, Jean. I don't know what a lot of these are.
No, the machine, I'm pretty sure is the machine.
No, Rumshi. R-U-M.
Rum?
Rumshi, that one's clearly rum. But I know what Belmont or Jean is. Liqueur, obviously, liquor. Champa, Beerus, Arak. Kitela.
On the rocks.
Maybe. Kitela, obviously tequila, probably. Moscow Mule. Helles, I don't know. And then Irwin wine. I don't know how you would pronounce that one. Let's go with the Angels because they all have different names.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Aramo Sour, Campari, Cognac, Cocktail, Vados, Whis, Future Whis, Corn, Mojito, Kus, Margarita, and Martinu.
Nice.
They're all fucking beer and alcohol puns, which I love. Oh man, I just want a list of what actually their they're supposed to actually
represent.
Yeah, which one specifically? But whatever.
So maybe we can figure it out next time.
Next time.
Food. I'm hungry again.
You had a big ass lunch at Korean barbecue.
I'm still hungry.
That's your problem. You gotta figure that shit out. I got my own food in my room. And after this, I'm
food.
going right back to Overwatch.
Alrighty. On that note, and my stomach, this is Smokey, and he is
Dojira.
and he is
Rubber Ducky.
Alright, later. If you like our shit, feel free to like and subscribe.
Peace.
Don't listen to him.